streets, pro-freedom warriors bringing fire and heat. Hold on to your butt cheeks, here comes the red wave. Meg and Claire bringing flash and flare, got their red hair swinging, middle fingers in the air. To pro-Trump, pro-America first, girls without a care. Red wave rolling, better get the hell out the way. Build that wall.
Hello!
Hey!
How's everybody doing? It feels like it's been forever. Has it been forever?
Feels like it. Forever.
Yeah. So we didn't get to talk about the trip or anything last week because, yeah, my cat finger. It was such a crazy week that week because, you know, we had her come down and she was like insane. Tell them how quick the trip was.
Oh my God. I think I spent more time traveling than when I was down there.
Oh, I know. I was like, you're crazy. So you left at what, like 3 a.m. to get here?
We got up at 3 and the flight was at 5. Then we went to Chicago, then we flew to Florida, and yeah, it was fun.
Insane. Yeah, but we had so much fun. We tried to make the best of like every moment we had. But then we were all like, you know, because we're all old. So,
Yeah.
so we're all like, we're in the hot tub like, I'm so tired.
It's 8:30 and we're like, man, we're partying.
We're done. We're so done.
But it's so amazing to like get down there and actually meet everybody in person and find out that everybody is exactly who they are in their videos.
Yes, because like I kept telling her that I'm like, you will meet everybody and you're gonna feel like you know them because everybody we know or we associate with on the internet is so genuine that is who they are. And then she gets down here and she's like, they're all just who they are.
I'm like, they're so nice. I don't know why I was so nervous and thought they were gonna be like this stuck up crowd. Not at all.
No.
It was awesome, man.
Still, the only weird thing was Fishback. I don't know if any of you know about him, but oh my gosh, it was awful. Like there was a veteran came in and started like yelling. I wish I had it on video at that time, but I was like, I don't want to listen to Fishback. It sounds terrible. But this veteran comes and starts screaming at him about, I don't even know, what was it even?
Illegals. And I guess this specific veteran had been run over or in a car accident with an illegal, and he was going to court and it was a whole thing.
Yeah. And like Fishback could not answer any of the questions. And we were all sitting there like, it was so bad that we were all like, ooh,
and I'm so bad at confrontation. And Lacey was standing next to me when he started yelling, and then I turned and she's gone, and I'm like, I'm all alone.
Yeah, I actually, another content creator came in and was like, do you have a stand that I can use? Because I want to record this. And so I ran out to get like filming equipment. And I don't know where Lacey went. Lacey was probably like, peace.
When I looked up, she was across the room. I'm like, how did you get over there?
And then you're like, where did Claire go?
Yeah, I'm like, like shit pops off and everybody disappears. I'm like...
I came back in and I was like, where did everybody go?
I just called him Fishyak.
Fishyak.
I was not I don't live there, but if I did, I would not vote for that man.
Yeah, like he says he's not a politician, but his answers are very much so rehearsed. And I know all people that are running for any public office have rehearsed answers, but it just didn't seem like he had anything besides that.
I didn't feel anything genuine coming off of him.
Yeah. So this week, well, I guess the last 2 weeks, we've had some crazy, crazy things go down. We had the White House Correspondents' Dinner where some psycho tried to run in. And then we got to see all over again how psycho the left is.
Banana pants.
Absolutely insane.
I've never seen people get so upset over somebody not dying.
Yeah. Like, that's something we're going to touch on tonight because so these people say that they are the party of acceptance, tolerance, and love. But the thing is they're only accepting and tolerant of people that exactly believe the same things that they do.
Yeah. If you have even a slight differing viewpoint, you are the enemy. Yes.
Yep. And Soldier's Girl said you made her husband's day that day. I had Meg FaceTime our friend Soldier's Girl so that she could say something to her because she couldn't be down here. But yeah, so we're gonna kind of go into that because I stopped really making a ton of videos responding to these people because until the DOJ or the FBI starts actually like going after these people, I feel like no matter how much we scream about it, like nothing, that's just where I'm at. I want them to face consequences because there's free speech, but then there's also speech that is not protected. And
yes,
where are we at here?
And you can only make the same video so many times. I can only show them screaming death to the president so many times.
Oh, somebody just said Giuliani is in the hospital in critical but stable condition. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Prayers. That's crazy. All
Ooh.
right, so I guess we will start out.
Let's dive in head first.
Dare interrupt my regularly scheduled programming to let me know that Donald Trump is safe. My God, read the room.
Read the room.
Okay.
Read the room.
So what level of mental illness do you need? Like, they have such a let TDS just rule their existence to the point where they're like, he's still alive? Like, these people, how do they wake up and look at themselves in the morning?
They truly believe that they are on the side of right and Trump is this evil dictator. It's the indoctrination of our nation.
It is. And like the next video I have, I'm going to play because it goes along with this, is young people. Young people also were very, like, I think I'm going to say 70% of the videos I've seen are people that are under at least 25, 30. So
there was an assassination attempt on President Trump. Did you hear?
Yeah, we saw that.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
What's your initial thoughts?
I wish they got him. People just need to stop missing. Why'd he miss?
Yeah.
He needs to be taken out, like, immediately.
When you do things that the people don't agree with, they tend to fight back.
Karma's real. You know what I'm saying?
It's happening to a lot of Americans. Those people in power know how it feels now.
I feel it's like not true. It's like a manipulation.
By who?
The government.
I can understand what you're saying, but the shooter, his manifesto came out. He was a radical left-wing Democrat. He wrote that he wanted to kill the president, his administration, and as many people in that room as possible. You think that's from the government?
I don't know.
I did read the manifesto, and it seems like that person was obviously making a decision that he felt really aligned with his values. He was intent on killing the president. I hope that he gets peace and the people who feel affected by the president get peace.
Do you think political violence is ever justified?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
To a point, I would say.
I do think that it can be necessary, and people shouldn't be surprised when it does happen.
I don't want to make any statements on this because I'm 19 years old, and I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'll regret what I say.
Give us specifics. In what situations do you think political violence is justified?
If we're going to let an administration take down the American people and other people in other countries, I do think that political violence is probably justified.
Very much depends, because if you're oppressed, the violence is like a daily thing you have to deal with.
Last week, Jimmy Kimmel said Trump's wife was looking like a widow-to-be, hinting that he would be assassinated soon.
Look at Maher, so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow.
Do you think stuff like that's okay?
Yeah. If our government isn't caring about our safety, then I don't think we have any responsibility necessarily to care about theirs.
What would have been your feeling if President Trump or anybody in his administration was assassinated?
It would be some kind of celebration for the American people. Me personally, I'd have my little sigh of relief.
You wouldn't have any personal opinions if a president was assassinated?
Not at all. That's like so far out of my realm of thinking right now.
You're an American citizen, I assume?
Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
Well, Nepal burned down their parliament building.
Maybe we just need better leadership or something.
We think we are the good people, but they think they are the good people and we are the bad people, I think hate only brings more hate. And I think it's better find something in the middle.
Well, the reaction today definitely tell.
Okay, so I loved what he said at the end, but it doesn't seem like he's quite there to have that discussion because of his other comments. I do want to add before we go on, we have a super chat here. I couldn't imagine the trauma Erica Kirk is going through. Candy Onion's crowd is going to get her or someone killed. I agree. I agree.
Concur.
Sorry,
Yeah,
you can go ahead.
that was so hard to watch for so many reasons. And what he like what you said, what he said at the end. Hello, yeah.
And like the women were saying, or girls, I'm going to call them girls, were saying that if you are targeted or, you know, oppressed on a daily basis, that you have a right to want that leadership to leave the planet. And I'm like, how are you oppressed? Please, please explain how you're oppressed. What rights have you lost? Why are you saying this? You just want to be a professional victim. I want to say thank you for the $2 super chat.
Thank you,
Fantasia Diaz, I think. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
I love you too, Kyle.
Love you, Kyle. And Freedom Aesthetic, everybody in there. And Caitlin Bennett is amazing.
We love all of you. Thank you for being here, by the way. But yes, these are all college students. This is troubling to me.
Yeah.
And somebody said earlier that we need to parent our children better. I agree. This country, we need parents that are involved in their children's lives, because how many of those kids went off to college and were raised by conservative families and then went off to college and got their head completely scrambled?
Hello, that's actually kind of what happened to me. It's kind of funny that you just said that. Like, I went off to this Bible college and became a liberal.
At a Bible college?
Yeah, it was a Bible college. And then I think this is a brain tumor joke, and I can make them because I have one. God gave me a brain tumor and got me out of there. All right? I just said that. I said it.
So I was raised by an old school, like working class Democrat that thought that, and I was like, you don't even agree with anything that's going on. Like, how can you? Thank you, Great Reckoning. You're so awesome. Thank you. I'm like, you don't even agree with any of these policies they're putting forth. You are not a liberal. Clearly, you are a Republican and just are very confused. But towards the end of my dad's life, he got dementia, so it was like, you can't argue with that. But before that, I was like, what do you mean? You want to vote for, you know, Obama, or you know what I mean? I'm like, what? Or Hillary. I'm like, how can you vote for these people when you are against things like abortion? Like, what?
You know, for some of them, if you're looking for sense.
I think that they've been so programmed to believe that the Democratic Party is for the working class. They are protecting minorities. They are the ones that are protecting your rights, when in reality, nobody's threatening those rights. Nobody has taken them away. And women's, I can still do everything I used to be. Can you still do everything that you used to be able to do?
I actually got my real ID not too long ago, and I went to the airport and I had no issues whatsoever. It was wonderful. And I can't wait to vote in the midterms. I'm just saying, I'm ready.
Yeah, you got your real ID. So if the SAVE Act passes, I mean, you're like, you're doing big things. They said that was impossible.
Right? I actually saw a video today, and I you may have seen it because I posted it today, where this girl was like, I just saw Kamala Harris on my feed, and she said that we as women can't vote anymore. And I'm like,
yes, she basically did. Did you see that video?
Yeah. That's why I made that like joke with it. Yeah. Anyway, it didn't land how I wanted.
So this is a good one. I really want to know why we had Nancy Guthrie in our faces every day, and yet I have not heard answers on her death or failed rescue. Same. Whatever happened to Nancy Guthrie?
We ain't hearing nothing.
And people gave me, thank you so much. You're so sweet, Fantasia. Yeah, and I made a post joking about the mainstream media. Do you remember that? I kept saying,
yeah, I do remember.
Like over and over again, I'm like, Nancy Guthrie, where's Nancy? And everybody gave me so much crap about it because it was right when it was going on. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. Why are we still talking about this?
Right.
And everybody's like, how dare you? And I want to go back and replay it and be like,
told ya.
Thank you, Patriot Source Network. $10 Rumble Rant, Laughing Boys Games. Just showing support for my favorite podcast. You two are amazing. Keep it up. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome.
That's why. Oh, wait, here we go. That's why Kamala isn't president. As soon as she speaks, she proves herself an idiot.
That's true. And it makes me wonder, though, because she was definitely reading a script. Are we ever going to know who's writing these scripts? Is it Schumer?
I mean, either that or Obama or Hillary.
Or Obama?
He's in the basement. He's in the basement writing the scripts.
So this week, we not only saw the Democrats be super disappointed that the president didn't get taken out, we also saw a trend start on social media. And I'm going to go ahead and play it for you, even though I have not made a video because I was not going to let the sound trend on my account. But here, it's different. So we're going to go ahead and play it for you, which is, ugh.
Hold on to your butt
counting
cheeks.
gang violence. Great.
Did you catch that? I'm going to play it for you again because pay attention. This is the trending audio that is going around on TikTok of the moment Charlie Kirk was removed from this earth. Go ahead and play it again for you.
Counting or not counting gang violence. Great.
Oh.
So no, not again. So these are girls going to prom.
Prom. They're not even in college yet. And you're making a transition with a sound of a man losing his life.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I played it again, but I just think this is something we need to talk about because it goes to show our children, our teenagers, our college students in this country are mind effed. And it was so important what Charlie Kirk was doing. And the people that are trying to tear down TPUSA, they don't even know what TPUSA used to do.
Exactly.
Oh, we've got
Ooh.
You ladies might
like liberals daily. I found it's fight. I
think it's fight. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you,
what
Paul.
we do. And you're right. The level of, like we said, indoctrination and hatred in this country, in our young people, is very.
It's off. Is there any World War X veterans in here?
Sorry,
I don't know. 11 Han said that we had 10 World War.
Yeah. I get my horse ready for the war, but
Indoctrination. Yes,
they don't teach Roman numerals at the early Leering Center.
She went to college.
I know.
What?
She's in Congress. Like how? Oh, girl, World War IX here.
World War IX, gearing up for 11.
Oh, I think Kyle's got something good to say.
The fact that they would do that is another example of how the media and the leftists have brainwashed them, just like the guy who made another attempt on Trump's life. It's super sad to me because these kids, these young people, have no idea what they're even upset about, yet they feel so strongly about it that they are making transition videos with a man's death.
Oh, it just makes me sick. Hi, buddy. Hi, everybody. Yeah. I saw another person use that audio with Kay this last week, I feel like. I think I did a video.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, Kay shared it. Conservative Kay for everybody. These kids haven't even lived their life. Most of these college kids probably have never supported themselves and are, because they're in a school where they're living in the dorms or the apartments. They're getting funding and Pell Grants and blah, blah, blah. They have no life experience. And yet they act like things are so horrible. I'm sorry that you couldn't get an abortion at 20 weeks.
Sorry. Yeah. We have it's the indoctrination. I know I keep saying it, but they're doing it on purpose. They're putting out all this false information, all this hate, all this fear, and it inspires people to pick up pew-pews and try to,
Yeah. So I have another young person. This person seems to think that murderers should just roam the streets, because this is another thing I'm seeing these young people say in the comments, because I am scared for the future of our country. If these are the people that we have to look forward to as we get older, becoming adults, I don't know what, this is terrifying.
Don't go to jail?
Well, first off, not all murder is created equal.
Should murderers go to jail or no?
If we're talking about somebody actually, responsible for an actual murder,
yeah,
I think we need something better than jail.
How like what?
Murderers have gone to jail and then come back out and murdered somebody else?
I don't know, but what's the alternative? What's the alternative?
I think you should look to your history books for that.
No, just tell me.
Went through millennia of existence without the modern prison system.
What do we do? Kill him?
No.
Then what do we do with them?
Restorative justice systems like we used to.
Like what? But what's the solution?
I'm not giving you an entire criminal justice lesson.
Just
on
tell
the
me.
street.
If you
She
don't send him to
doesn't
jail,
know.
where do you send
He
him?
has no idea.
Huh?
Yeah.
If you don't send him to jail, where do you send him?
Where do you send them? Why do we need to specifically send them somewhere?
Well, they shouldn't be on the streets after they've murdered somebody, surely.
Depends.
Depends.
No, murderers shouldn't be on the street. It doesn't depend at all.
I think it depends.
I don't think it depends at all. If you kill somebody, you should be in jail. It's not self-defense.
I think I might be too radical for you to be talking
So
to
you
here,
disagree with that premise?
What?
That murderers should not be on the streets?
That murderers are on the streets right now.
But do you think we should make so they're not on the streets?
No. I believe in
What is-
restorative justice.
Let them walk free.
Punitive justice does not do anything.
Let them
to
walk
protect our
free.
communities.
Let them walk free then.
I don't say that there shouldn't be any consequences, but I don't think that incarceration is the right one.
But let them walk free. Let them walk free.
Just answer, girl.
With restrictions, but yeah.
Oh,
They don't-
oh my god.
Walk free.
Huh?
Murderers walk free, yeah.
Like they do now, yeah.
Well, the fact
What
go to jail.
the freak is
Well, first
wrong
off,
with
no.
these people?
the fact that she knows she's too radical to be talked to, I feel is perfect. But
Doomed is an understatement. Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Fantasia. You are
Thank
so
you.
sweet. Thank you so much.
that is
Yeah,
so true.
doomed is an understatement. We are
So true.
doomed if these are the adults that we have to look forward to in a few years. And are they going to come out of this psychosis, this TDS psychosis, or is this permanently how they are? See, I have a theory. This is like my conspiracy brain that they got so many jabs that they just have like heavy metal poisoning in their brain. Like,
Fully believe it. I feel there's something in those jabs.
yes,
that
because
melts their brain and their soul.
the ones that are wearing masks and completely whacked out, like how many of those did you get? How many did you get? Are you like 10 deep?
Like, if you can't realize that murderers should not be walking free, something ain't right. You
And
know?
like, should we trust the fact that this girl is walking around a campus somewhere? Like,
Yeah.
should we make sure she doesn't own a firearm?
And she should definitely be kept away from children. I'm just saying.
Maybe it's the Tylenol.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's
Probably.
the combo of the both.
It's probably
Who
that mixed with
knows?
the Tide Pods. She definitely did the Tide Pod trend.
So should we have stopped them from eating the Tide Pods?
Girl, she needs some Trumpanol.
She needs some Trumpanol. I'm like, I look back now and I'm like, man, we really fought hard for them to stop eating those Tide Pods.
Right? And you know, we got.
Oh, dangerous one. Thank you. You guys are so nice. I am so glad that we still did this tonight because I had like a
Yeah.
really, I don't know, I was having like an existential crisis.
We were
today.
both having a day.
Yeah.
And we almost didn't make it tonight, but I feel like both of us needed to come back to Red Wave. We needed
Yes.
this.
Something positive, you know, because like, man, the internet gets so negative sometimes. And I'm not gonna whine about it, but it does get some.
It can be
sometimes.
a lot. You know, I mean, look what we're dealing with. Just look at it.
These are the people, by the way, that are in your comments arguing with you these ridiculous claims that make no sense. They're the ones that are yelling, rapist! You support a rapist!
Fascist.
Yes!
Oh.
Calling you a Nazi.
I get that so much now that I don't even hear it.
There are good examples of healthy kids out there. There is.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
at my
Ryland Hollyland is a good one.
Yes, and in the place that I live right now, there are kids that go out with the Turning Point chapter with signs saying Jesus loves you and just like march around, or they say honk for veterans and things like that.
Oh.
I love that. I love
love
that. You know,
that.
they're filling their head full of normal, sane things.
Yes, like reasonable, normal things.
Yes, but then we have these kids that I am just are, you know, how close are they to snapping, you know?
Not far. Not.
Yeah. And how did we get to a point where they seriously have find no value in human life? If that human life does not agree with them, they don't think someone should exist. Like, how did you get there? Even when I was younger, I felt like, I always respected human life. And even people that I didn't agree with, I would never want them to die.
No. And I even made a video about this the other day. Like, we never wished for Obama, Hillary, Joe, any of them. We never wished that they would die. Did we wish they would be out of office? Every day.
Yes. So when I turned away from being a Democrat, because I realized, why was I a Democrat in the first place? Obama was a big reason that woke me up. And I never, even though I was angry that I believed him and supported him, I still never was like, I really wish never.
No. I don't think I've ever wished anybody did. I mean, that's just not wired like that.
But can you imagine how much anxiety these people have on a daily basis? To end up like this, they just have to be nervous wrecks.
I can't imagine what it's like to live in their brain.
No, Libs of TikTok put this together. I'm going to play. I think you sent it to me. It's really good. And it also paints a picture.
Wilkes Booth, if you can hear us, if you are with us, please, John Wilkes Booth, if you're listening, please.
Let me get this straight. Dumbass! You have a fully reloaded shotgun, but you chose to use a 1-bullet.
We're not even sending our best to fucking assassinate. Cause what the hell was that? Lee Harvey Oswald would never, bitch. John Wilkes Booth would never.
Today was this close to being the best day ever.
Also, the person that at Trump at his rally was exercising that right that all those Republicans were fighting for. So, can you really blame him?
No, we really do blame him.
Yeah.
And we don't fight for the right to be able to shoot other Americans for no reason.
Yeah, no literal good reason at all, other than you just don't like them.
Yes.
And also, can I just say for a second, I got a lot of comments that this is the lawyer's job, but Cole Allen's lawyer is saying that he should be released on bail because he is not a danger to others. And
I think he proved that he was.
I mean, going into a room filled with people with that intention, read his manifesto.
Yeah, well, I think they're trying to lay into the fact that he said he didn't want to hurt random people in the manifesto, but he said anybody that got in the way. So, that's
random people.
That's a homicidal tendency, dude. No thanks. Stay behind bars.
No, keep that one locked up. I feel like we will regret him being let loose. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know if it was true, but I saw the California teachers union. I was like, that's probably true, but they were still like, he was a good teacher. And I'm like, I need to look into that. But the sad thing is, I could see it being true.
I mean, who knows? But still.
It's like California area, a lot of them, I know there's a lot of red, but there's a lot of areas that are very toxic. Same with Chicago. Anything that comes out of there, I'm like, I need to look into it because facts matter, but I believe it. If it you wouldn't have to twist my arm to make me believe it.
Not at all. Hang on. I love Kyle. Hang on.
Oh, I just did the same one.
On it.
We both tried to get Kyle's comment. Even Bill Maher says they're not good. They aren't good people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see his recent episode where he was trying? Who was he talking to, Kyle? I can't even remember. But his friend had a kid with trans friends, and the kid was 9. And Bill Maher's like, that's abuse.
Yeah, no. Again,
I feel like I don't understand why Bill Maher is not just
just come on.
All right, yeah, just
do it. Just do it.
Just say it.
There's a lot of people that are just one step away from being MAGA.
And it's because they're pushing them out. I know his values align with the Democratic Party, but what is the Democratic Party anymore?
I don't think it's what it was meant to be, honestly. I think it's become so radical and so toxic. Like Chuck Norris said it best. If I wish I had that clip ready to go to show you, but the Democratic Party has just gone so radical.
Yeah. It's just not the same at all. And I think that's what I mean, the only thing we need to pray that all the moderates are noting all of these things, and when it comes around to election time, they show up for us because we're not homicidal maniacs.
Yes, please. Oh, and it's crazy how the homicidal maniacs tend to get better views, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So if you say you hate a foreign country and you are a candy cultist, or you want to take out the president, suddenly you get millions of views.
Yeah. You go viral. Oh,
So
God, if I knew how to do that, I would, but I don't.
What is it?
He sent a video to us, but I wouldn't even know how to put that on while we're live.
Oh, I might be able to. Oh, I don't know if it'll transfer over to my. Oh, shoot.
We can do it next week.
Yeah, because I don't know that I can transfer it while I'm on, because my thing is. I am not that tech savvy.
Oh,
I could probably do it if I really focused, but then I would stop talking. And Meg would be like,
I'll just be over here like, fries, anybody? Would you like some fries?
So, I don't know this lady that you sent me. I'm going to play it, though. You know what it is, I'm sure.
It happens on live television, and he's walking up the steps to Air Force One, and then he has a stroke, and like those fainting goats, he freezes and then just topples down the stairs.
You're so funny.
It's so
it's hilarious.
Girl, bye. Like, she tried so hard to be funny there.
Dude, and what gets me is they're all like, I hope this happens and blah, 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 but somebody else got to do it because I am too busy in my mom's basement.
Yeah, I don't work, so somebody else do it.
I don't understand how we got to this point, but I don't know also, like, how do we fix it?
That's the thing right there. How do we reverse it? How do we correct this? Because they are so firm in their hatred. How do you move people like that?
And like what's going to happen in the next election, the next presidential election, say JD Vance or whoever else, I don't know. Just we'll say Vance for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Are they going to just transfer their hate onto the next one, and it's
Like-
just going to like be an endless cycle of going from TDS to VDS?
To VDS, like JDS. I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
All I can think is 9-volt. Yeah.
Well, she had two. She had the septum and the side one, so careful.
I keep seeing people out with septum rings, and I know there are some good people that have septum rings.
Yes.
But anytime I see one, like we went to the aquarium and there were so many there, and I'm like, do you hate me?
Yeah, you automatically assume they hate you. You're like,
I'm like, why did you give me a dirty look?
did you see my videos? Like,
or did you like, did I wear something? Like,
oh, I'm always wearing my Trump stuff out, so that's probably it.
I actually, when I go to like places like that, I try not to, because I want my kids to just have a good experience. I shouldn't have to worry about that.
Not at all. Oh,
aw, just found y'all. So glad to see young ladies that do not have 10 pounds of metal hanging out of their faces and are not psycho. Thank you, Master.
Master,
is it Master Glazer? I think it is.
I think that's right. Yeah, but you know, I mean,
I love that though.
I know. I don't know what it's gonna take.
She says maybe that's why they were shitty. The staff at the aquarium was so rude.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think they were rude and didn't really like children. And my kids are so like overly polite. They're like, can we touch the animal? Can we touch the starfish? It's like the area where you're supposed to touch them.
Yeah.
But they're like, but how do we do it? And they're like, just stick your hand in the tank.
Shove it in there. Like, First of all, Claire's kids are so sweet and so respectful. Like when I met them, I was literally like, take all of my money because I love them so much.
I cannot believe that they came down and got dollars from her for the claw machine.
If
I'm
you
like,
listen, because we were all doing videos, you'll hear me. Somebody I think it was Todd. He posted a video and you can hear me in the background saying, here, take all of my money. You can hear it. And they were just like, thanks.
my kids know never to ask anybody for
No, they
money.
did not ask. I just want to clarify.
That's what they
I
said. They're like,
offered.
we didn't ask.
No, I was literally like, take it all. Love me.
They won so many little like things out of that claw machine, and they like cherish it all. Like my daughter's carrying around the little frog she won. Like, Meg gave me dollars.
Oh, I feel so cool now. I'm the cool aunt. Oh, Fantasia.
Why do we keep doing that?
Sorry.
Thank you. You are so
Thank you.
sweet.
That means a lot.
It really does. So speaking of kids and people that maybe shouldn't be around children, I'm going to play you a video and then we're going to all discuss if you think this person should be working at Disney.
Let's do it.
Are you guys ready? Yeah? Okay, for tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Was this your guys' first time at Disneyland? No, you've been here before? You come to our kingdom often? No, just every once in a while. Oh, I'm sorry.
Somebody said guarding the grid.
I couldn't. The comments were killing me.
This comment had me I had to stop the video because why does he actually look like Hitler?
Oh my god, y'all about made me pee my pants with those comments. But really, like, I mean, he kind of did look like him.
He kind of did.
Is that a princess? Is that a freaking princess?
And okay, so we seem to have a problem with mentally ill young people in this country going to college and in high school. Do we think that maybe the left's idea of how to raise children and what to expose them to might be making people go a little crazy?
I mean, just a tad, just a little bit. I mean, I can't imagine if I went to Disney, especially if I had daughters. I have a boy, so I will never know what that's like. But if a man came up with a mustache dressed as a princess, like, welcome to my kingdom, I'd be like, boy, bye.
No, I think
Turn
I would
around.
literally
Hail
not.
Farquaad.
Hail Farquaad.
Farquaad.
So we went. I went to the jump park for a homeschool meetup the other day, and there was a child there that was a literal furry. And so I go, yeah. I sent her a picture. You couldn't see the kid's face, but like you could see the kid on the ground and like had a tail and everything. This kid was probably like what, 10?
You had to be at least.
And so I walk around the kid and I'm like, oh, excuse me. And I'm like, are you a raccoon? Like, cause I thought the kid was just pretending because my mind doesn't go to furry. And the kid's like, and I was like,
he hissed.
And then I see the parent, and the parent was, I couldn't tell if they wanted to be a male or a female. And I'm like, so at that point, I'm like, what do you do in that situation? Because my daughter is very innocent. That's why we still homeschool her. I don't want my kid to be mean to other children, but at the same time, I don't know that I don't know what is the right answer there.
It's a fine line because these are kids. These are children, and we don't want to hurt children, but we also don't want to feed their delusions. That way they grow up thinking that that's okay and that's normal. That's not normal.
No, and I mean, I want my child, I don't ever want to be mean to a child. Like, even when the kid hissed at me, I was like, okay.
I'm just gonna...
Because, like, it's not the kid's fault. It's never the child's fault.
No.
That is on the parents. And whoever else is enabling, I don't know if the kid is obviously homeschooled, so I'm assuming the parents, but...
Yeah. Like, I've opened up about this before, that my child had an inclination that he wanted to be a furry, and I shut that down really quick. Like, no, you want to pretend to be a dog. That's it.
And that's okay. Pretend to be a dog. Like the little kid, I was like, oh, you're pretending to be a raccoon. And she's like, no, I am
an actual raccoon. That's an interesting choice, by the way, of
Yeah.
animal.
I don't know. I could have been a fox, but I think raccoons hiss, so I like put two and two together. But then my kid later ended up playing with the kid a little bit because she was being polite and they were on the same thing and said she thinks that she's an animal. And I was like, "Oh, but you know, God makes us perfect the way we are, so can we be animals?" And she's like, "No." And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, that's weird that her parents told her that she could be." And I'm like, well, some parents have different parenting methods, but still we know, right, that God makes us perfect. And she's like, yes. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, this is not a conversation I wanted to be having with her.
No.
Like, she's so young.
It's crazy. And nowadays with social media and the internet, we have to be so vigilant.
Yeah.
Vigilant.
That's what you say. No, not. No, you're not, and walk away. Yeah.
And walk away. Just it's common sense. And for some reason, we've gotten to this point in this country where common sense is offensive.
And I mean, it's a tough situation, I think. And I can't imagine people that cannot homeschool their young children. Like my kids have gone back to public school. Well, it's a private school now, but they're old enough to know their morals. They don't give in to like social pressures because they don't care about that because they were homeschooled for so long. They're just like, you want me to do what?
I mean, that's weird. I love that. If I could have homeschooled, I would. But we have found a much smaller, more conservative school, and it has made a world of difference.
Yeah, the one we're going to now is a private school, and it's amazing, and they do not play with any of that stuff. My advice to people that have to do public school is to make sure you put your kids in a school that will give you the whole syllabus, everything, the all of their learning materials. Ask them, can I see every one of your textbooks? Yes. And if they will not let you see everything that they're going to teach your child, that's not the school for you.
Nope. Not the one.
Your daughter wore a Scooby-Doo costume 24/7 when she was 8. She just wanted to pretend she was a dog. That's normal. Yes. Is Meg frozen for anybody else, or is it just me? Am I frozen?
Oh,
it might just be me. Let's win the midterms and save our schools and save our kids. Amen. Thank you so much. You have been so generous. I really appreciate it.
Amazing.
I know. Like,
I know
this has really made my day. I know. I was like, is it me or is it you? I'll just keep talking.
It was weird. It was like we both disappeared. I don't know. Am I still frozen?
No, you're good. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yeah, that's the thing. We need to win the midterms. We need to win the next election because if not, that is a taste of what it could look like if we go back to the way things were. We could have more children that are confused, running around thinking that they're raccoons.
Yeah. I picture that and it makes me so sad.
I know the picture I sent you, like...
I know. I was like, that's real.
I know, because at first I told her what was going on because I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And she was like, wait, what? And she thought I was joking. And then I sent her the picture. She's like, oh, you're serious.
That is a real furry in the wild. That's what I said. I was like, you saw a furry in the wild.
I'm like, I hope if I go back, because it was so fun. My daughter had so much fun. But when we go back, I'm like, please don't be there. It's so awkward. We are effed if we don't win. That is for sure. They will impeach Trump. We are screwed if we do not win.
It's so important. Get out, show up. It means so much.
And right now, the best thing everybody can do, especially in blue states, like when I was in Illinois, I would make sure to check my voter registration a few times before election cycles even started because, you know, things like to get undone and lost and everything else. Check your voter registration. Make sure you are registered to vote. Make sure you're good to go because it is almost go time, guys. We got a couple months, you know?
And hold on to your butt cheeks. Always
And
remember
always hold on to your butt cheeks.
Oh,
Mem-
by the way, are we gonna?
You want to talk about Ashley Sinclair?
Yeah. Ashley St. Clown. Let's do it.
So, did you guys see this week that Ashley St. Clair said that I am her biggest hater on the internet? I made one video about her. This is Elon Musk's baby mama, the psycho baby mama. If you're listening, Ashley, hi.
Hi.
She said I'm her biggest hater on the internet. And like I said, I've made one video about her.
She called me the ultimate millennial cringe.
And then she did her makeup like me. It took her 8 minutes to do her makeup.
8 minutes, and
She's-
it didn't even look like you at all. I'm like,
but it
girl.
looked better though. Like
I did make her look better.
it
I
made her
thought
look
so.
better.
I was like, she tried to roast you, but ended up doing the opposite.
It's been a crazy couple weeks.
It has. Like it almost feels like that happened a week ago now.
I know. I didn't even watch the video at first. I just was like, I'm going to post it on X and just see what happens because everybody knows who she is over there. And then Meg was like, she talked about me. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I was like, oh, it's on.
I
But you know
just don't
what?
like to watch videos where people, I like, I'll just not watch it.
You know, if people make videos about me, I usually don't watch them. I'm just like out of sight, out of mind. But I had to watch this one. It was so funny. The most interesting thing in her video, the only interesting thing in her video was you can see in the background there's this TV that's on sleep. Do you remember the 90s when your computer would go to sleep and the blob would go to
Yes,
corner to
I
corner?
kept looking at that when I watched it finally. Because later, after you said you were in it, I was like, now I have to watch it.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
Ashley lowered expectation.
And everyone who saw the video pointed out her voice.
Yes.
So monotone. I'm so much better than you.
Oh, and it was just a very overall odd video. I just can't imagine, like, who makes that long of a video?
8 minutes. But I mean, you have to have like 1 million followers to do that and feel confident. I'm just saying. But I didn't even know who she was, girl.
Really?
No, I had no idea who she was until
Did you
that.
go back and look at all the drama between her and Elon? Yeah.
I did. I saw all of it, and I'm like, Did you see because she was MAGA, and that's also what I want to point out in her video. She still has all of her MAGA merch.
Yeah.
I'm like, but are you? But anyway, whenever she converted to woke, Elon actually went for primary custody, saying that he was worried she was going to transition their baby.
Yes, because she had made comments publicly in support of that. And he was like, no,
not happening. Oh,
yeah.
Thank
Thank you. It
Fantasia.
was so sweet. We really appreciate it. Like, we can't do what we're doing if it's not for all of you and this community. So,
you guys.
Yes. But
Ooh,
yeah,
should
it
we do
was another video. What'd you say?
Should we do another liberal or something?
Yeah, I don't know what this one is. So,
let's just jump in.
Oh, this is a really good one. Okay.
MAGA supporter right there. And I'm gonna give him this hat to see what he says.
Excuse me. I have a gift for you. I don't know if you're gonna like this, but
You don't want it?
no, it's for you. Cause I saw your hat. So
Oh, thank you.
you like it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Immigrants make America great.
Yeah.
I believe they do. Just legal ones.
That didn't go
So
the
wear
way
it.
he wanted.
Thank you.
Yes,
it has
I
a Mexican
loved it.
flag under it. You're Mexican now.
You're Mexican now.
And he's like, thank you. That was, could you imagine if the roles were reversed and if that was a liberal? And so, because we've seen the videos, we've actually shared them here where they're trying to give them a MAGA hat and they flip the F out. But this dude gives him make immigrants great again. He's like, immigrants are great. Legal ones.
He's like, awesome, free hat. Love
Free
it.
hat. Thank you.
Even the Mexican flag. He's like, cool. Can you? Yeah, a liberal would have been like,
Yes, but you see the difference, and they want to say that we are the problem. We're the violent ones. They would say that man was a white supremacist just by looking at him, without even talking to him. Yet they gave him that hat, and he's like, Thanks.
I want you to send that to me because I'm gonna make a video about that.
You should, because like I don't know who that guy is, but like you handled that amazingly and showed them that it's not us.
No, I feel like that's how any MAGA person would have responded, unless because like there are far left radicals, there are far right radicals, but like the normal ones that are in the middle, like we would react like that.
Yeah, I'm glad we ended this on a positive note.
Me too.
And I'm glad that I came and hung out with you guys tonight because, like I said, it's been a couple days where I'm just like not in the headspace, but this really helped. And I do want to thank all of you for coming to hang out with us and like kind of cheering us up. I know it sounds weird because we get up here and talk, but like seeing all of you truly makes my week. Oh no, you're freezing again,
I feel
Meg.
so much better. Come on.
Do you? I do too. I know what's going on.
Did I freeze?
You're good
I don't
now.
know why. Okay, the internet is being crazy today, but
So,
we love you guys.
We will be back next week as long as nothing crazy happens. But fingers
crossed, because we're moms and you never know.
Yes, that is true. But we love all of you. Thank you for subscribing. And any of you that sent the super chats, truly appreciate it. We love all of you. And we hope you have a wonderful week.
See you next week.
Two hell-raising patriot girls about to shake the game. Megan Claire on the mic screaming America's name. Trump country raised them tough, red blood running thick. While the weak ones whine, these two just hit them quick. No safe spaces, no filters, just straight up truth bombs. Mega strong, every episode dropping knowledge like napalm. They love this land hard, from the farms to the streets. Pro-freedom warriors bringing fire and heat.